guys, welcome to day 6.
Yes, we are officially on day 6 of our trekking slash slow travel journey from Paris to Barcelona. And today we're going to be giving you guys a day 4 and 5
5
recap,
recap.
if we can remember.
Yeah.
Right now we're sitting on the steps of the
Church.
Gothic cathedral that you saw in our intro.
Yes.
And you can see the beautiful city of Clermont Ferrand behind us, and probably the Massif Central Mountains just behind that. It's so gorgeous here.
It's so pretty. It's been such a lovely experience being here, and I feel like it's been one of our favorite places that we've been to so far.
Yeah, definitely. It's been, I mean, we decided to spend like 2 days here, so we actually got a little bit of time to like settle down and settle in and like have a good time. There's a lot of pigeons and I've been on edge this morning, but but yeah, so day 4.
We started with the blah blah.
Started day 4 by me missing my alarm. So I was supposed to like walk it was basically like an hour away for me to get to the meeting point, but I was like panicking at first, and then I realized you can get an Uber, and the Uber got me there like 30 minutes early. So we met at our meeting location, and Gwen, the couch surfer, had dropped Maria off.
Yeah, so we were a bit nervy about it though, because we went somewhere where we thought was the location, but then it wasn't. And Gwen literally like was like speeding, not like speeding, but just like driving really like fast to try to get me there right at 8:30. And I was like, oh, I'm sure it's okay if we're there at like 8:31. Like, I don't think that that's too big of a deal. And he was just like, yeah, it's fine, but we'll go. And so I got there right on time, and we started right on time, and it was such a beautiful and chill car ride.
Yeah, so I think we told you guys in the McDonald's episode that John-Luc had a little bit of attitude, but when I got there, me and him chatted while we were waiting, and he was just kind of like, yeah, I was just surprised, and he was telling me about him going to Montpellier or whatever. Montpellier and whatever, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, we had a really chill car ride. We slept, and then we arrived in Clermont Ferrand.
We were a bit like nervy because we didn't have a place to stay. So in the car ride, we were trying to book where we were going to be. And that was a bit funny because I think it was mostly towards the end, like maybe the last like 30-ish minutes, we were like, okay, let's probably like figure this out for real. And then the whole ride is actually silent. Like, we're all just kind of like doing our own thing, sleeping. And then we like finally decide like, okay, cool, let us pick our place. And then that's when like Jean wanted to start chatting to us.
Literally, as we're like stressed, being like, wait, which Airbnb, da da da, he'll be like, do you see the volcanic farmland? We're like, oh my god, Jean, shut up. But no, he was actually so sweet. We had a really chill ride, and it was fun. So then we found the Airbnb, and it was like such a fun little trek up into this like mountain village in Royat. Is where we ended up staying.
Yeah, it was really nice. So we were really happy. We actually did struggle a little bit to even find the Airbnb because we had sent quite a few requests in to get it. And I think this was our first time ever. I've never had an Airbnb decline before. And I know, like you said, you haven't had one either.
Well, I've also never tried to book the day of or like 5 hours before check-in. Like I think that's why that's true, because we found a place we really liked. But also like we've been booking day of, and we keep saying we're going to do it differently and then struggling to do that. So I think when you book ahead of time, they have time to like, especially when you're staying in a private room in someone's house, like they have time to prepare the room if it's not already there, like ready to go. So I think that's all.
Yeah, so we had basically finally made it. We were going to book in the city center, which is where we're at now with the background and everything. But we were like, you know what? We're going to have to hike to the mountains anyway. So why not just go to as close as we can to where we still have a bit of both. We have the city and the mountains.
Yeah.
And that's where we found Bruno.
Yeah, Bruno, our Airbnb host, was so sweet. He let us drop off our bags. So we dropped off our bags and then went back out.
We dropped off our bags. We sat for a bit. Because I remember
because he actually was like, the room's ready. His place was gorgeous. Like, I really, you will have to go to Instagram or TikTok or something to see the actual like videos, unless we want to input them, which we've been bad at. Or maybe if one day we do like a little vlog of everything. But the place was so gorgeous. The view was like beautiful from this place. It's like all windows, and it's like up like above the city, so you can just see the entire view of the city. It's so beautiful.
Everything. Like, yeah. Wow. I was like taken away when we got there because I was like, this view is literally everything. And I was just in a lot of disbelief that this was the Airbnb as well.
And he was so sweet.
And he was so nice. He was like, do you guys want coffee? Do you guys want anything? Like, he was just really kind. And I think everyone has been super kind, like all of our Airbnb people. And it just goes to show that, like, the French hospitality is on another level, because in other places I've been in Airbnbs, I feel like I haven't been treated this like above and beyond.
Everyone since we've been like since Paris, I feel like everyone has been so like family vibes, like just like taking care of us and being super kind. And yeah, it's just been a really like the French are they are blunt, but they're very kind.
Yeah.
And courteous and respectful and stuff, which is really, really nice. So
yeah, it's been really nice. And we actually
we
hung out for quite a while when we got back, actually. Like a couple hours.
Yeah, I think we were just like decompressing from our exhausting drive.
From the 2.5-hour ride with Jean.
No, because we had been doing a lot the day before that, I guess. I don't even remember now. But yeah. So then we decompressed and we
went to get food.
Oh yeah, we just literally chill. Oh, so this was the day of the McDonald's vlog. Yeah, we literally were just like basically used that day as kind of a rest day, and we just had the drive to rest, and then we checked into our B&B and just took some time to decompress, and then went and explored the city on foot. We had to like sprint to try to not miss this place closing, and we did anyways because the bus has been detouring. But it was lovely, and we just ate and hung out, and it was so much fun. And then I think got back that night and we were watching Netflix and just chilling and planning the next day. Day 4, right?
Yeah.
Did we miss anything super important from day 4?
I don't. Honestly, it was just a very like chill day. Like nothing too crazy happened. I think we have a vlog, like a mini vlog of like the haul getting to.
Yeah, we just went to the grocery store and really just walked around the city and was just enjoying the city vibes. And it was a lot of just walking around and, enjoying the beautiful Clermont Ferrand. I honestly am such a big fan of the city. I love it so much, like, for being here.
I would recommend this. I think we both would. We would recommend this place for anyone who's traveling France and wants to go to those lesser known places. Like, Paris is beautiful and amazing, but I just feel like this place is pretty unique and special. And if you are ever looking to have a French itinerary one day, 100% like put this on your list.
And it's so funny because everyone that we meet that's like, oh yeah, I've been here all my life, we're like, it's so beautiful. They're like, okay.
Like, sure.
Okay. I'm like, okay.
They're like, to them, I guess it's their norm.
And I'm like, I come from the flat plains of Dallas, Austin, San Antonio, like the heat and anyways.
Yeah.
But, yeah, that was day 4. And then we just went to bed, I think pretty late anyways, just giggling and doing whatever.
Watching Millionaire.
Yeah, watching a Millionaire Secret or whatever that show. The Secret Millionaire. And then we planned for our beautiful hike to the summit of Puy de Dôme, which is what we did on day 5.
Yeah.
And I will say day 5 has been my favorite day so far of the trip. It was so magical.
Yes. Oh my gosh, y'all. Day 5 was just genuinely amazing. We did a proper hike. I feel like I've maybe potentially hiked in the past, like small things, but this was like, for me, it was like one of my first big hikes. And it was just really like fun to like proper explore and be like on the ground, like, and going up different elevations and seeing the view get even more beautiful as time went on. And we saw like a lot of cows, we saw some chickens, we met some cool people. Like, it was just really like, it was really fun.
Yeah, we walked in from Royat, so we got to walk through, like, it kind of seemed like a mountain town, like very small, but still had some shops and had like the paragliding shops and some just kind of like mountain town vibes. So we didn't like bust to the base of the trail and then walk it. It's like we walked about an hour and a half
to the
in.
base. Yeah.
From Royat into the actual, like, through the city, like that little city. And then we got to the base and we started, and it was about 2 hours still that we had, if not a little bit more than that. It was, beautiful. Started off with just more flat, and then it just, once we got to the main, like, hike to the summit, it was, like, really high elevation, but there were a lot of people, and it was really nice, and a lot of dogs, and you can actually take a train or a bus to the summit. So we chose the hardest path for ourselves.
Because we love the challenge.
It was amazing. And we walked next to the train tracks for a bit, and it was like the forest, and you got to slowly get closer and closer to the top of the trees. And it was just like totally beautiful. And the summit was incredible. Like, seriously incredible.
Honestly, it was just nice to also have only like my tote bag. And I don't think you had anything. Like,
no bags. Like, no bag. No, I literally just had this jacket, and I kept being like, should I leave it and come back?
And so it was just lovely for us to be able to walk so freely.
Yeah. We also have totally come to the decision that if we were doing the walk without our bags, we would totally be able to, like, go so far.
Like 20 miles plus.
Yeah, because I think that the bags are just, like totally limiting how far we can go. And it makes things like, okay, our limit's 12 miles, but I feel like without them we could do 20. Like, genuinely. Like, it would be hard, but if there wasn't as much elevation and stuff, like, we could do 20. And really enjoy it and stuff.
So that's what we've learned, and it was really nice to see yesterday, because I think we've hiked as much as we've had walked in the past few days, but like neither of us are sore. Like, no one's like, oh my gosh, like my feet hurt, or like, oh, my back hurts, because we had a heavy bag on us. It was just honestly like very much just like, we're just walking, we're hiking, we're getting our steps in. Like, what, 30K steps yesterday?
By the end of the day, I was around 30K.
Like, that's really amazing.
Cool and nice,
And so it was just really nice to see that, like, I guess how limiting our bags are, because I don't know about you, but I know for me, I was like, oh, I thought we'd be able to do more, but it's like, it's actually not us. Like, it's the added weight.
Yeah, the added weight, and just like, it's a little bit different when you have all your things on you and you're trying to make it, versus like, oh, it's like a little day moment and then you get to come back. So, we're like slowly learning what our limitations are and stuff. And we've both been saying that our bags are getting lighter every stop. So I think it'll get a little bit easier and easier for us. But and then when we got to the top, like at the top of the summit, there's like shops and information center and stuff, and then there's a train. So we actually made it to the summit like perfectly in time for sunset, and then we were able to take the train all the way back to the base of the hike.
So when we got there, we were both just like, wow, like 10/10, gorgeous, we love it, it was beautiful. And we only had maybe like 30-ish minutes there just because of the timing and everything. But that was enough because it was freezing.
Yeah, I love that feeling though when it's like windy and cold and the sun was shining. It was like awesome. It was just felt so awesome. Like, it was so cool.
Yeah, it was really nice. Maybe for me at least, it was nice for like the first 5 minutes. And then after, I was like, okay, my nose is red, like my gloves aren't like working as well as I want them to. Like, I'm not ready to go down, but I'm ready to be warm, if that makes sense. Yeah,
and then we got on the train and we made some fun little friends and did a little dance TikTok and just chatted. It's honestly getting easier and easier every day to like communicate with people. Like, I think at the beginning I was really like, I don't want to say any words, but like now I'm like, oh, it's been fun, like, I don't know, bridging the gap and like the language barrier with like all the people we meet. And it's like kind of easy to understand each other, even though we don't really speak much of each other's language, which is nice.
Yeah, no, it has been nice. For me, it's been nice practicing my French, and then also having to think on my feet a bit more, because I feel like when you're just like, maybe let's say I'm watching something with French subtitles so I can learn a bit more, I'm not actually like exercising my brain to be able to think on my feet. So it's been really nice being like, oh my God, okay, how can I reword this? How can I say it differently? Or how can I combine a sentence in French and English for them to understand it? Because I've been doing a lot of that too, I feel.
Yeah, for sure. Maria's been our translator for most of the trip, but I think it's getting better. Like, me and Bruno chatted for a while this morning, and it was totally fine, whatever. And Google Translate's super helpful because you can just pull it up and whatever. So it's been nice.
Yeah.
And Yeah, so then we got to the base of the hike, and once we were at the base, we realized that the bus that we thought would take us from like the base area into Royat or close enough to Royat or whatever
Yeah.
didn't exist. So we were like, we're gonna have to walk an hour and a half or 2 hours back, which would suck. And
Yeah.
then we just kind of started sticking our thumb out and being like,
Like, hee hee,
and
hitchhike,
people were
please.
aggressively driving past us and being like,
People
"You're weird."
sped.
No, it was a
Yeah.
lot of families and older people and stuff, which makes sense. But
Yeah, there like to be fair, there were quite a few cars that were full, like fully packed, and it's like obviously like they're gonna like. But I felt like I remember seeing this one couple. Obviously, also no one's ever like required like no one needs to give you a ride or anything. But it was just a bit funny like seeing them like speed off, and I was like, y'all know y'all have some space, and so we were like,
yeah,
oh no. And guys, also it was like we've just walked already, like probably like 4 hours or
no, like so
whatever.
much, and
So
like elevation.
yeah, and elevation. So we were like, okay, it's an hour and a half. Was it an hour and a half back?
Yeah, it was like an
Yeah.
hour and a half or like a little bit more to go back.
And we were like, obviously we can do it because that's all we've been doing, but like we don't want to.
It would have
And
been
it
a
was like
lot.
dark and it would have been a lot. But I think at some point we were like, let's just like start walking. So we walked literally like 2 minutes and we went to the other end of the parking lot and there were some cars there. So we were just like, again, hitchhiking, like smiling, like hee hee hee, like we're just two girls, just need a ride like as close to Royat as possible. All those cars passed. There was a couple that was walking to their car.
And we were like, let's hit this couple up. I feel like before we kind of just were like looking at them and being like, oh, maybe they'll help. And like, we didn't really say anything. And she was just kind of like, hey, like, do you
She's
need
like, hi,
something?
yeah.
Yeah, like she kind of was already like being open. And then we were just like,
Yeah.
showed them the address and it was probably like 15-minute drive. And they're like, yeah, come on. Like,
Yeah.
and they were so freaking cool. Like, they were like, had traveled a bunch and they were just so fun to
Yeah.
talk to.
Yeah. They had lived in Japan for quite a few years. That's how they met. They're like both French living in Japan, met there. Now they've like they're looking for a home and everything. So it was really cool to like I don't know. I think for me, like the thing that means the most when I travel is to like meet people
Mm-hmm.
from everywhere and to like make those connections.
Yeah.
And I feel like you get that the most when you do things like hitchhiking or like couch surfing and stuff because I was just like, this is what it's supposed to be. Like for me, this is what it's supposed to be about. So it was really nice to like actually chat to them and hear their story and just like, be a bit inspired by them as well.
Yeah, and they had like lived in like Latvia and Japan
Yeah,
and different parts of
Brazil.
yeah, like so many different
Yeah.
beautiful places and they were just so friendly and like were asking about our trek and like asking
Yeah.
what we had done and like telling
Yeah.
us a little bit about themselves. It was just like a really enjoyable drive. We were all like laughing and having so much fun.
Yeah.
And yeah, they were so sweet and we ended up being able to get home like within 20 minutes instead of having to suffer and we had plans at 9 p.m. to celebrate Bruno, our Airbnb's host, our his birthday with his son and his son's wife. So we were kind of like rushing to meet and to make our date plan.
We had a very busy schedule.
We were packed full, honestly.
So yeah, we got back. We figured out where we wanted to eat. What did we have last night? Oh, the Greek spot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. My foot was getting a bit tired, or whatever it's
Yeah.
called. Going a bit asleep. So yeah, we got some Greek food, and that was delicious. We freaked out that we had nothing planned for the next day / for the rest of the trip. So we were trying to do some planning, but it was pretty like hard, to be fair. It was really hard to plan. So we ended up not planning anything. And then we yeah, we went back and we got dessert.
Oh wait, so we didn't plan? Was this yesterday?
Like at the Greek spot, we didn't really like.
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
I
we were
sent the
just
blah blah
kind of
car message, I guess. But
well, we were kind of just like brainstorming because we were like, what's next? Because again, our original plan was to go to Limoges or Limoges, whatever. And we ended up detouring to Clermont Ferrand because of the conversations we had with Gwen. So we've kind of been rerouting based off our interests. So we made a lot of, we were just kind of going back and forth, like, what should we do? And like, both of us obviously have potentially different priorities on like what we're really interested in. Like, am so excited to see the Pyrenees Mountains and to, I love like a mountain vibe, but also love a coastal vibe. And like, Maria really wanted to see Toulouse. So there's just like all these, basically we have all these unlimited options and we have to make decisions on what we both like and find compromise. So it's not the easiest thing to do, but yeah, we went home, like we tried to plan a little bit, and then we went back to the B&B and we had dessert with Bruno, and we met his son and his wife, and she was telling us about the creperie she's opening up, and we were just laughing and having so much fun. Everyone's so easy to chat with, even in like kind of awkward, like at first it was a little awkward. I was like, hey, but they were like our age and they were super chill and fun.
Yeah, they were really awesome. So for those of you who are adding Clermont Ferrand to your travel list, there is going to be a creperie, a savory crepe spot open in the next few months. So you'll definitely have to check it out. The name might change between now and when it gets put out, so we won't say it. We don't want you guys looking for a place that might not be there, but just keep your eyes peeled for a savory crepe spot, because it'll be the only savory crepe spot in Clermont Ferrand.
Yeah.
So definitely check it out and let us know how it is, because I don't know when we'll be back to check it out, but we were really excited for it. And so we're really excited for them. And it was really cool also. That's what I mean. It was so cool to just see them like excited about their business and everything. And I feel like it's so awesome to start like a business that has a physical space.
Yeah.
Like an actual location, as opposed to people who start like online businesses or like coaching businesses. I think that like physical spaces build community a lot more than like the online spaces. So I was like, really, like, that's amazing. Like, I want to open a crepe spot in the south of France as well.
Yeah, it really was like seeing all their like renovation, and they had just started. They were like a week in, and it's like an adventure on its own to do that. And they were both so like giddy but nervous, and you could like feel their energy. It was really cute, and they get to do it together. I'm sure is also like a really exciting thing. But they were super sweet.
Yeah, they were really sweet. Bruno, our host, was amazing. He's a cook. He was a chef in like the past. Now he's a social worker, which is really crazy because I'm a social worker, for those who don't know.
And his son was a social worker. And this who else did we meet that was a social worker?
Who else was it? I don't remember.
Was it the couple? No, they were teachers.
Oh, no.
We met someone else. Like, I feel like everyone we've met. Oh, and then all the girls on the train were like social work.
Oh, yeah.
There's a lot of social workers. Like,
France,
we've met
like,
so many.
has a need.
Yeah,
so
I guess they do. We're ruining so many people's pictures right now, but it's okay.
Oh, okay. We can wrap it up in 6, easy 30-minute, because we're on the steps of a very.
Well, we can show them. We can also show them.
Oh,
Should we do walking a little bit? Let's just walk.
We probably
Let's walk
need
with
to
you
actually
guys
go back. Yeah.
Because I think it'll also be really nice to walk and chat because it's beautiful.
Oh my gosh, you guys excited to see this is the church.
Yeah, and you guys will get to see a little bit of the city as we walk through, but the church is amazing. There's so much Gothic architecture in France.
Look at this.
And it is gorgeous. It's super dark, and I don't think you can see how black it is. Like, in the video, it looks gray, but in real life, it's like black.
It's pretty, yeah. So, everybody, this is the church. Should I just cut it and flip it around?
No, because then we can walk and chat, and they can see
us, right? Okay, yeah, sure.
And we can insert videos, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, we have everything from the steps. Yeah, I'm always so paranoid about leaving things.
We're gonna leave something? No, I know, me too.
But then it's also like, we do need to cut some stuff anyways. We're in our cut. We're cutting.
You guys can see the church. There's a step.
Oh, thank you.
You guys can see. There's a few steps. Do you want me to hold it?
Oh, it's okay. Oh,
okay. Well, so you can.
Yeah.
See, that's like perfect. And we could finish out the last little bit of the pod while we walk.
Bruno baked like a gazillion desserts.
Yeah, he made like a chestnut creme brulee thing. He made a souffle with raspberries and cinnamon. He made, what was the third one?
The other thing? What was that?
What was it? I don't even remember what the third
apple. It was an apple thing. The very first one we tried.
Meringue. He made a meringue with like an apple base and stuff at the bottom of it as well. Oh wow, a jewelry store. But yeah, this is just the main city center, and you'll be able to see like you guys can see a little bit of how beautiful this little city is. I mean, the view behind us is awesome. It's obviously the church, and the view in front of us is amazing because it's the mountain, which now we know is Montagna and not Fontanas or whatever.
Montagna!
But yeah, and then after that, we really were just like packing and planning more. And now, day 6, the plan that we decided on, we were really set on going to Toulouse. That's kind of like what we figured we were going to be doing. Do you feel awkward holding it in front?
Oh, like this?
Yeah, or should I hold it?
Maybe. Do you want to hold it and I can hold your stuff?
I can put them in my bag. But here, we can keep walking a little bit. I'll put my stuff in my bag. But well, no, you just tell them about the dessert.
Yeah, basically, like Toulouse was one of those things that you like. At least for me, I really wanted to happen, but literally, like, it just wasn't lining up. Like, we had booked a blah blah car last night, and they had until 9 to respond this morning, and they didn't respond. And we were just like, okay, what do we do? So I think I booked some other ones, but then those got canceled, and then we weren't hearing back from any of our Airbnbs. So we were just kind of like...
And it was also so expensive to take the blah blah car, like, from here to Toulouse. It was like 80 pounds or something. So it was like that, plus the Airbnb, plus whatever. Our daily budget is really just not that high. So... anyways, we ended up we kept thinking of all these different options. We're like, we could walk today, we could do this, but we basically settled on going ahead and taking a blah blah car to Perpignan.
Because
wait, can we look at how cute these clothes are?
Oh my gosh, we're gonna show you guys some cute.
This little background is. Look at all these cute little street clothes. Really cute. Anyway.
So we were just like, you know what? We basically, like Amna's been saying, like, it'd be nice to just kind of truly walk the coast instead of how we've been like busing, because guys, like, we only had 20 days, and like, I don't know, 800 miles or whatever, 1,000 miles is a lot to cover in just those 20 days. So we really have been.
It's 600, remember? It's 614. Wait, let's show them this cute little view.
Oh yeah.
You can't really see the carousel, but yeah, we can walk this way because I think we gotta go that way anyways. Can you be on this side though?
Oh yeah, of course.
I can hold it easier.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot to cover in the amount of time that we had. So we've been having to like hybrid it, but we were like, you know what? We're missing out on Toulouse. We potentially might miss out on Andorra. But like, we then get to just straight walk like 10 to 15 miles a day along the coast and get to Barcelona and still have that like time in Barcelona to explore, have fun, and like be proud of the trip that we've completed.
Yeah, because I think because it was like our original plan was so many more miles than now we know we're capable of with our bags on. We don't want to keep having to compromise like the walking aspect of it.
Yeah.
So I think this is the best plan. And I know in our original plan we kind of had one really big like busing moment as well, where it was kind of like, oh, one day we just have to, because again, our original plan was 35 days and it was a little bit more possible, but with just 21 days or how many ever days we had, it's really pretty tight to actually walk 614 miles without busing some of it. But from Perpignan to Barcelona, it's 107. I can't tell if we're even in this because now
I can see that we're in it.
But it's about 174 miles, which means if we give ourselves like 10 days to do it, we can definitely do most of it. Maybe we'll have to bus like just really into the city center of Barcelona, but we should hit like the outskirts of Barcelona.
Yeah, by the time we want to.
Yeah.
So we're really looking forward to day 6, and we'll probably record this either tonight or tomorrow so you guys can stay updated as close to our trip as possible. But honestly, like, reflections wise, it's been a really fun trip.
Yeah.
And I think that we're only at the beginning. Like, again, it's day 6 out of 20 something.
Yeah.
So it's like we have a lot more things to explore, a lot more walking to do, and I'm really looking forward to doing it.
Yes, same. It's been so lovely, and exploring all these, like, I guess, lesser known areas has been really, really fun, and it's so beautiful. And everyone's so kind, and I'm so excited to get to a Perpignan.
Yes!
Okay, my arm is tired, so we have to end it.
Okay, bye guys!
Bye guys! Enjoy the views!
Bye!